Welcome to Bodge and Kate. Have a lot on their plate. Cheers for your eyes and your ears, however you're consuming us today. Thank you. And please, we would love you to subscribe or follow. So hit that button and it will make it a lot easier whenever a new episode is released. Also, keep your lovely reviews, ratings and Instagram DMs coming in if you haven't joined our club yet. It's Bodge and Kate over on Instagram, BOJANDKATE. In fact, can we please start the show today?
Yes.
First by introducing ourselves. I'm Kate Lawler. Hi.
I'm Martin Boytosh, a.k.a. Bodge, a.k.a. Big Bodge, apparently, according to some... Yeah, I know. You used to call me Big Bodge. But
I used to call you Big.
You used to call me... Oh, yeah, you used to call me Big.
Yeah. I've never called you Big Bodge.
And then some of the newspapers...
Awful. All right, Big Bodge.
Yeah, some of the newspapers back in the day would then go... Because, you know, when they never really research stuff, so they're just like, who's this person? So, like, Martin Boytosh, a.k.a. Big Bodge. I was like, I'm not Big Bodge. But then Apple Podcast picked it up and it had me as Big Bodge.
Shut up.
And I was just like, I'm not this. How do I...
I don't remember this.
How do I get reputation management here on the case? Like, who can I stop? I'm just Bodge.
Big Bodge.
I know.
Vile. I like it.
That could be your new DJ name, Big Bodge.
Probably not, though.
It's better than Marty B and Misty Dubs.
No, Misty Dubs is good.
Big Bodge. Better.
Oh, no.
Papers always get it wrong. They always think Noah's like 10 years older than she is.
Yeah.
Bodge and Kate, who have a daughter Noah who's 25.
No. They always get your age right, annoyingly for you.
Annoyingly, I don't have a stage age. No, they say Noah is like a year or two older than she is. Over there, in the corner, Nasty
Producer
Nick.
Nasty Nick. Oh, Producer Nick, Aussie Nick, call me what you want.
Hi, Nick, you're right.
Good.
And
What was that weird little back and forth there? How are you? Yeah, good, thanks. Yeah, good. Like, you just picked up the phone to each other. It's awkward. I mean, now it's awkward. I thought you two would find that funny that I'd highlighted it, but you didn't, so.
I don't think there's anything awkward about us.
You went, how are you doing it? You went, yeah, good, thanks. And you went, okay, cool. That's like what you do when you pick up the phone. You just want to get to the point of a conversation. All right, let's just move on. I mean,
Didn't you say your mum wrapped you up on the phone last night when you were having a phone conversation with her?
She did
just
not
a
want
bit
to
of an
talk.
awkward chat.
First of all, I FaceTime videoed her from my laptop. When she answered the phone, all I could see was her fringe and the ceiling.
Brilliant.
Fringe at the bottom of the screen, ceiling at the top. Turn your phone down, Mum. Put your phone down towards your chest. Oh, she's got me. She's put her glasses on. She's literally going, yeah. And I could see her eyes looking at the TV.
Oh, really?
I'm trying to talk to her. And then I went, you all right? She went, I've just got Tia here, my niece, and Rob, my brother. I went, fine, I'll go. She went, bye. It's all right. Not everybody wants to talk to you all the time.
No, it's
and
true.
that's okay.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to quickly start today by saying hello to some of you, our dear listeners, because we didn't do it last week.
No.
And we do love hearing from you. So let's start with the show dedication. This week we are dedicating the show to an expat in Canada whose name we don't know because they left us a lovely message via Apple Podcasts. So for the purpose of our shout out, we'll refer to her as Pat.
Pat, okay.
Hi, Pat,
if you're listening.
Expat, not called Pat, but for today she is called Pat, says, I absolutely love this podcast so much. I moved to Canada, in brackets, for a boy.
For a boy?
And listening to this gives me a little bit of home and some mega lols every week while driving my kids around to their numerous extracurricular activities. Thank you. Please never stop, kiss.
Please never stop kissing.
Please never stop. Kiss at the end.
Oh, I kiss at the end.
Canada.
Looks like the boy converted if they've got kids.
Yeah.
What a life. That's on our bucket list, isn't it? To go to Canada.
I've been.
Have you?
As like
Not with me. So therefore you haven't even been.
As a 10-year-old.
Really?
We went to Toronto.
Did
Yeah.
you?
Went up the CN Tower. That's the main thing I remember. Yeah.
Hang on a minute. You used to say that your mum made you get coaches everywhere as kids. You didn't get coached to Canada, did you?
No, we didn't get coached. No, and we didn't get coached there. We got coached once to Czech Republic.
Okay.
But we had one holiday in America. That was like they saved up loads to take us to America, and we did Florida, Disney, which one is it? Disney World? Disneyland? I can't remember.
Disney.
All right.
Disneyland.
It used to be known as either. Anyway, we did Florida, we did Washington, we did New York, and we did Toronto.
That's insane.
That's a trip.
Yeah, it was great. And that was 1994, 93, something like that.
Wow. Early days of those amazing
I
theme
remember
parks.
a few things. I remember we got to New York. My sister was really ill with an earache, and so me and my dad went out to find some food. And we walked past the laundrette, and I saw two guys just having a full punch up and an argument in the laundrette. And I was just like, Americans are crazy, and they are. And what else was there? And then when we got back from the holiday, our cat died.
Oh.
So yeah.
Did you let anyone look after it?
Oh, that would have probably helped, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's why.
What happened? Did you not?
No, we did. Of course we did.
Did the cat die while you were away?
The cat died. We were away. A lady who used
that's
to
the
nanny
worst.
us, and pick us up. It wasn't really a nanny, whatever.
Oh,
she was looking after the cat,
no.
and then because of the time, the only way she could let us know was a handwritten note
What?
next to the dead cat, just to explain. No, not really.
Wait, so where
got
was the
back
cat
in-
when you got back?
I don't have the detail, I must say.
No, it was when he got back, there was a little sort of white outline of the cat on the ground.
Like a police chalk.
And a
With
pot
a
of
note.
ashes. Pot of ashes.
They've just dealt with
said,
it, yeah.
Just said sorry.
Oh no!
Yeah, our cat, Mimi.
How awful would you feel if the pet died while you were looking after it? Because you.
That's- Isn't that just a nightmare to be
Yeah,
looking
horrible.
after an animal and it
But
carks
also-
it while you're there?
Also,
Yeah.
for you not to be able to say goodbye to your pet while you were
That
away
too.
and then finding out it had died. Oh, that's awful.
I can't
That's
remember
horrible.
being that sad. I know. Does that
That's because
sound
you're dead
bad?
inside.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
probably a little bit. No, and then we got another cat, Emil. Anyway, that's enough of that.
That's enough of that. What a lucky love. Anyway, thanks, Pat.
Thanks, Pat.
Hi to Ruth as well. She says, thank you so much for this episode. She's talking about a couple of weeks ago in which we discussed the perimenopause podcast I featured on. Thank you to both of you for being so open and honest and helping others know they're not alone in what they're going through. I had all the emotions possible listening to this episode while on my walk. Could Nick and Bodge learn the Bodge and Kate theme tune on the clarinet?
It's a great idea.
that's a
I'm
good
glad
idea.
Ruth's brought the clarinet up
God,
because
here we go.
last week neither of you had practiced the entertainer and you were supposed to do a performance and you didn't. So fast forward 7 days. Have either of you been practicing your clarinet?
Yes.
Bodge?
I feel I have a legitimate excuse.
The answer's no then, isn't it?
Well, I feel I have an excuse.
Fine, we'll park your excuse.
I was in service to Kate.
Okay, we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Nick, you've learned the clarinet.
I have.
Do you want to play it right now?
I could.
Then let's do it.
Pressure's
up for
on.
it.
Right, well, let's...
While he's not going to play the Bodge and Kate theme tune, I would love both of them to learn that, Ruth. Thank you so much for your message. Oh, also, while Nick's warming up his clarinet, last week he was talking about this amazing pub in England. We found out via loads of you that pub he was on about in Beaconsfield is called the Royal Standard.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Karen was the first one to tell us, so thank you, Karen, and everybody else. Isn't it
Thanks,
funny,
Karen.
the power of podcasting?
Isn't it?
Nick would never have known.
It was
which
a
pub he
glorious
went to.
pub. Highly recommended. We'll go there.
He
Now
would-
they're going to have an influx of 6 people,
Six
possibly,
people, all
over the next
listeners.
year.
He
who
would
will
have
go
found
down.
out because he went with his mate. Anyway, Nick,
Right, so Shirley's cracking it already.
Shirley looks petrified.
her ears
Right.
go up.
So I've learned the first little bit of it.
Okay, that's good.
I did a bit of practice.
It's more than what Bodge learned.
Well, that's true. So I'm winning.
So this was Bodge's favourite song to play on the clarinet.
The fact that this
back
is
in
here
the day,
Yeah.
is now I've won.
in school. And
Sorry.
if you're new to the
Right.
podcast, we found out a few weeks ago that both Bodge and Nick learned to play the clarinet in school. So we bought 2 clarinets. Bodge hasn't practiced. He hasn't bothered to pick it up since we bought it. Nick, however,
Do you know what? Yeah.
shut your mouth and let Nick
Do you know what
play.
always is going to happen on performance day? Something bad always happens. You know, on performance days, it's like,
Yeah.
God, I left the bit at home, or I left me wax somewhere, or my little whatever's gone. Anyway,
Stop
my
making
reed
excuses, just play.
broke this morning.
Your reed broke.
Well, it's chipped. I've got a chipped reed, so the bottom notes were not
No.
sounding good. So
Okay, we need
Where's the
replacement.
spare reed?
we'll need to get some for
We need
next
to get
week.
some, yeah.
But so it's just a bit squeaky down the bottom.
It's okay.
Oh, it's okay.
We'll forgive you.
See, that's why. Right.
Yes! How amazing.
Here we go, this bit.
So good, mate. That is amazing.
Sorry, Charles.
Well
Apologies.
done, Nick. I'm so impressed you've learnt that really quickly. How long did it take
Well,
you?
I spent probably an hour yesterday just doing that, and the fingering comes back so quickly.
That's what
Does
she
it?
You
said.
never forget how to.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's your brain to your fingers to tell it what to do. So it comes back. So it was really good. I
Can't
enjoyed
believe I got
playing it.
no reaction, and that's what she said.
Well, people would have been
What
laughing.
even is
there.
this podcast?
Come
I
on.
can't be a silly little
A
boy.
leader
Your
horse
mum
to
listen.
water.
Anyway, that was my mum is listening.
Well done,
Okay.
Nick.
That was fantastic.
That was
Nick.
okay.
Congratulations. Considering you haven't played for what? How long? 20 years?
Probably at least 15.
Yeah.
More?
How old am I? Oh no, I keep forgetting my age.
You're 44.
I'm 44.
It's at least 20 years, babe.
It's 20 years.
Yeah, maybe even
Wow.
25.
Oh yeah.
You were at school when you did it.
No, I was in school. Yeah, so I was like 17, 18.
Oh, have a sip
yeah.
of coffee.
Okay.
And well done, Nick. Next
He's
week.
gone a bit red.
Next week.
How was my
honestly,
face? Was it tripling in size again?
Yeah, you look like you were blowing up.
I look horrific.
Yeah, it was very...
Sorry.
Just don't do it on any dates. That's
No,
all I would
okay.
say.
Next week, Bodge is going to play. You've got no excuses.
Really? Okay, fine.
Okay.
Fine.
Now we can talk about your excuse for not learning the clarinet over the past week. I mean, you had a week.
I mean, I don't have a week because, as we've established, I work all week. So, and then when I come home, I help. Do you know what? A lot of the time,
Evenings.
when Kate talks about her week
So funny. She's
and
done
all the
everything.
stuff she has to do with
Everything.
Noah, I get completely excluded from any of the credit that I do most bedtimes. Or
Let's
at
not
least you split
compete.
it
We're a
for-
team, like Diana
Yeah,
said.
but you're the one who's always like, I have to do bedtime, I have to do this, I have to do that. I'm like, well, hold on, I am there.
You're a great team.
Yeah, we are a great team.
We are a great team.
Remember, we, not I.
We, not I. But here's a theory: take the clarinet while you're on the loo.
Oh, you can't
Learn
do
on the
that.
loo.
Absolutely
Are
not.
you insane?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Good.
That's why
That's
she
beside the
suggested
point.
that. Yeah.
That's beside the point.
If things are coming out, you can't be pushing out both hands.
It might
can you?
help.
It might help.
It might help the flow.
Come on. You've got lunch breaks.
Anyway,
You've got
no.
evenings. You could learn.
Well, what is this? I'm not practicing to play the Royal Albert Hall. I'm not going to play on my lunch. I'm not going to inflict the people in my office. Can you imagine me going to the toilet and playing the clarinet? Can you imagine what that would sound like outside? Everyone looking at each other going, what the hell was going on?
Well,
anyway,
I
was planning on doing it on the weekend. And then I had to go into full MI5 tech support mode because something happened.
Yeah. Annoyingly, the biggest news of the week is that I got my phone stolen off me
By some scumbag.
by some reprobate in the middle of London's busiest road, probably Oxford Street. If you go to London's Oxford Street in the week, it's pretty busy. If you go on a Saturday, it's even busier. If you go on a Saturday over Christmas, it's hell on earth. It's really busy. I
Yeah.
decided to go there with Noah, walking down Oxford Street.
Well, the whole day was a shambles, so why don't we start from the beginning?
The whole day was a shambles. It really was. It started off with rain forecast for the entire day when we were going to Winter Wonderland in Hyde Park, which is just an enormous fun fair. Enormous Christmas fun fair. So I took Noah there. It should have taken 20 minutes, but because of all the trains being cancelled and the tubes running late and the enormous crowds of people trying to get to Hyde Park and a Gaza protest march happening meant that the whole of Piccadilly was closed and none of the taxis being allowed on the roads
Nick,
surrounding. Whose phone's on?
Sorry.
It took us an hour and 50 minutes to get to
mad.
Hyde Park for Winter Wonderland. It should have just taken 20 minutes. So already I was a little bit annoyed because we were really late. Bless Noah, she was so patient. We didn't have any form of entertainment with us. Just
She's got
our
you.
thoughts.
She's got
Yeah.
you.
I was
You're a big form of entertainment.
making up stories on all the modes of transport. We got out of the taxi at one point because it was stuck in a traffic jam. For 15 minutes, we didn't move. I went, we're getting out. As we got out of the taxi, this guy on a Lime bike who was just like using his phone as a map, so wasn't really looking where he was going, went, control your child. I was like, that's all I need. He was really rude. And I was
Wanker.
thinking, right, yeah, proper Lime
The only
yeah.
right response
Line
for a
bike.
line bike when going past you, there's only one right response.
Whee!
So
You're
clearly,
absolutely right.
he hasn't looked in the app for the instructions.
But then we got into Hyde Park. Winter Wonderland was great. The rain stopped pretty much when we arrived. That was good. Noah went on some rides. She wasn't as
Which
scared.
is good.
Yeah.
She hates rides.
You know those fun houses, the ones with the like wonky steps and the funny mirrors and those like kind of fun, those
Pat Sharp and the twins in the window.
soft play like car wash things that spin around,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was great. She loved that. We went on there twice. Zippo's Circus was so much fun. Loads of acrobats and clowns and just it was
I've
brilliant.
seen signs for Zippo's Circus my whole life, and I've never been to Zippo's Circus.
They've changed a lot over the years. No
I
animals.
wouldn't know. I've never been.
No animals anymore.
Oh,
which
they
is
used to have
great.
animals, did
yeah,
they?
they did.
Right.
So anyway, listen, Winter Wonderland was good, but it was very busy, and we left after a few hours, and I decided to walk to Oxford Circus train station, which was about a 20-minute walk. But I thought I just don't want to get on heaving tubes. No. So we're skipping down Oxford Street. We're looking at all the beautiful Christmas lights.
If you ever want to be made a target by a pickpocket, just pick the mum and the daughter skipping that street like they're in Bridget Jones.
I was holding 2 soft toys that she'd won at Wonderland in one hand, and I was holding Noah's hand with the other. So my pockets were kind of those. I was wearing a black Mac, and the pockets were deep. They were easily pickpocketable, and they were kind of open. They didn't have the poppers shut.
Yeah.
So my phone was just in one of the pockets, just in there. It was so easy to grab. I look like an easy target. I'm skipping along with my child, not giving a shit about what's going on around me. What did Noah say when she was explaining the story? She was like, Mummy was walking down the street, minding her own business.
Minding her own business. That's so cute.
Anyway, and I really had this feeling I was going to be pickpocketed. I don't know why. I just felt like there was a lot of people close by me. And then some guy did the classic barge past me. And I went, oh, that's it. That's happened. I felt for my phone and I was like, it's there. And I thought that was strange. 2 minutes later, it's gone. So I feel like it was an attempt at first, and then they followed me again and just nipped it out of the pocket.
Scum.
And I realised straight away, panicked and started shaking, and I didn't want Noah to be exposed to anything like that. So I just went, oh no, my phone's gone. Let's go into a shop and see if I can call Daddy using the store phone. The security guard very kindly took pity on me, got his phone out and said, let's go out the back, you can call your husband. I call Bodge. Immediately, I say, Bodge. And people are like, you know your husband's phone number? Yes, of course. That's the one phone number I do know. Yeah. So there's a tip.
I was worried you were about to say it out loud for everyone. Look, just to prove it.
Seriously.
No, you should learn someone's phone number to call who has access to your... Like, Find My Phone, if you've got an iPhone, is so important to have on, because then you can see where it is, and you can also erase the phone there and then from somebody else's phone. So that's really good to set up.
You can, you can't.
You can and you can't. Hopefully. Anyway, so I called Bodge from the security guard's phone. Thankfully, he picked up, because I don't pick up numbers I don't recognise. I said to you,
I don't get enough
my phone's
calls.
been stolen.
I just want to speak to anyone.
Hello?
Maybe I should give out my number on this show.
Hello? Do you want to be friends? So Bodge straight away went into tech support mode, and I said, my phone's been nicked. I'm going to try getting home without a card, because I didn't have any bank cards with me either, just my phone. Ugh. The woman at the station very kindly took pity on me as well. So she let me on the underground with Noah and radioed through to the station at the other end to tell them that we didn't have a ticket.
You know, like Hunted. You know that show, Hunted?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know the Celebrity Hunted?
Yes.
She'd do brilliant.
She would be
You
good.
could just blag your way through anything. Like, I'm not saying this was a blag.
No,
you genuinely
but
needed
that's
help.
good. Yeah.
But if there's anyone that I would think, okay, they're in London, they've got no money, no phone, and they've got my daughter, who's going to be able to sort out the situation? It'd be you. Because you can talk your way in and out of anything.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a blagger, to be honest with you. I'm quite good at that.
It's a very good skill. It's a good skill.
I think you'd be a good blagger, Nick.
I can be, and I have been, and I will be.
Bodge, not so much.
Really?
Oh.
I don't think you're a good blagger.
Oh, I don't know. I did work in sales.
You are a good salesperson, which actually means you're a good blagger.
Okay.
We're all good blaggers. What can we say?
We're using blagger in the positive sense.
We're on the street. You're in the sheets. Oh no, what is it? We're on the street. No.
Don't tell me what's going on in your head.
You're in the business. We're in the good in the streets. You know.
Yeah.
Fighting for
I feel like
you're
we're good.
street urchins.
Street urchins.
I'm
you're
like corporate board
business.
level blagger.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. Sales.
Not
revenue.
Revenue. Targets.
Yeah. And you're just like, oh, geez, hello, want to buy a phone? Or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I managed to get home with no phone, no cards, and Bodge then messages my entire family because he is on a family WhatsApp group.
At this point, I'll just go back. So when she phoned me, I immediately was like, oh shit, I was slightly panicked. And for her phone, especially because so much is on there. So I went downstairs. I luckily remembered the password to your laptop, because I had to log in via your Find My Phone. I then went in via Kate's Apple iCloud, could see the phone, but then went to erase, couldn't erase it because obviously they put it on airplane mode, but actually, as we found out, they wrap it in tin foil to stop all signal getting through. We watched
that's what they did?
I think so, because we watched a documentary yesterday, like a 20-minute thing, following phone snatchers, and they were showing that as soon as they get it, they wrap it in tin foil.
But then how could we see that it was in Hanover Gardens and over in East London the next day?
I guess it must get a little bit of signal.
Right.
Maybe some bleeds through. Because that's the only thing I can think. But anyway, so immediately I went in, I changed her iCloud password, changed her Gmail password, changed her...
Instagram, Facebook, Yahoo,
the
everything.
whole lot, yeah. And,
Google Docs.
She's got a lot.
Now she can't get into anything. She has to come to me. No, but immediately I was just like, change. Like, what can I lock out?
It's good in a crisis, I reckon.
So good in a crisis.
Like,
you went
straight
into
action mode. It
proper
sounds like.
tech head mode,
That's
didn't you?
good.
I was a proper tech head.
Tech head. You're
proper
an
tech
absolute
head.
tech head.
Real tech head. And it was amazing because when I got home, he'd cancelled everything. He was messaging my family. Kate said her phone stolen. Kate, what is it you said? Kate said her phone pickpocketed, and my sister went, where was her phone? And Bodge went, her pocket. Do you know what? I was really upset that happened to me while I was with Noah, because I felt like I'm with my 4-year-old walking down the street and someone's targeted me, followed me and my little girl. And I was carrying her down the street after it had happened, and I was just hugging her, and she was like, are you okay, mummy? I went, I'm a bit sad that someone's stolen my phone. She went, I'm very angry with the thief. They need to go to jail for 100 years.
And she went, it's a man, because it's always a man. And I was like, what have you been telling her?
No, that's from, I think she learnt it from, she said it's always men in stories. She said it's always the thief. What was the show that we watched? Oh, Home Alone and Tabby McTat, the story. The thief had his eye.
What we need to do, we need more representation for female criminals.
More women criminals
in children's books. I feel it's very unfair on female criminals. They're not being represented.
No, they need to see themselves to believe themselves.
Yeah,
you know?
Where are all the woke authors out there? Come on.
Yeah, let's see some more female criminals.
Females
Please.
commit crime too.
Yeah.
We could be bad. We could be mean.
Right, so Kate gets home. She's obviously shaken up, but you dealt with it fabulously. You did so well. Noah didn't. There was no impact on Noah. Honestly, I'm so proud of you. I'm in awe of how you dealt with it.
Yeah.
And then we went on Find My Phone. We could see it. It was like in Hanover Square. It was really weird. It was just staying there, but it was updating. So I phoned the police. I was like, look, I think it's it. I reckon what they've done is they've stashed a bunch of phones in a bush to come pick up later. Because obviously, if they get caught with a bunch of phones.
This is your theory, isn't it?
It's my theory.
I love his theory.
I thought he'd seen it on a documentary with Louis Theroux or something like that on Channel 4.
Here's my theory.
Bodge's theory is that they have a plastic bag full of phones and they just stash them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good theory, to be fair. I don't know why I'm
Probably a
mocking you.
tinfoil
Sorry.
bag.
It
Probably
Good theory.
didn't make sense to me that it was continually updating the location and Find My Phone. It was like 4 minutes ago was here, but not moving. So that suggests it had to be there. So anyway, I phoned the police. I was like, look, by the way, we're seeing it here. This is the exact address. I reckon this is what they've done. Do you want to just send someone down? Honestly, it was like pulling teeth with this like police responder. She was like, so where is it inside? What shop's it? I was like, no. I think they've got it in a bag and they probably stashed it in the garden. She's like, oh, well, we won't be able to look in the garden. I love
it that you're telling her your theory too.
Yeah,
it sounds like you're going, so here's my theory, right? I mean,
She's just like, we've got a Looney Tunes online. What?
She just didn't get it, and she was like, all right, finally, I got it through to her. I was like, okay, so anyway, send someone down if you can. We got a call at 8:10 in the morning the next day. Police officer, hi, we're down here. I just wondered, like, where you saw the. I was like, well, obviously it's gone now.
Brilliant.
It's like, you know, anyway.
They've got bigger fish to fry.
They have.
You know.
I get it.
It's just a phone that's been stolen. It happens all the time. Did you know 75% of all phone theft in the UK happens in London? That is mad.
That's mad.
3/4 of all the phones being stolen in London. I thought it would be a lot more spread out.
I don't know what you can do to stop it, really, because ultimately it's obviously street rat kids who they look at it and go, I think the documentary you watched yesterday, it was a Channel 4 thing, I can't remember the name, but they interviewed a couple of people who'd done it, and they get 200 to 300 quid per phone, if it's an iPhone essentially, and they can nick 10, 15 phones in a couple of hours. That's crazy money, you know, and yes, they will go to jail if caught, but they haven't got exactly a lot of opportunities otherwise. I'm not justifying it, but I'm just like, how do you stop?
Sounds a bit like you are.
No, but I'm not. I can understand why they do it, and it's a relatively victimless crime if you have insurance. I know that sounds, but I'm not justifying it at all.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
sounds like you are again.
In the mindset of those people, I get it, but how do you stop that? How do you stop this phones being worth it?
Everyone has to be a lot more vigilant, don't they?
If you want some tips, and if you support what Bodge is saying, you can watch it. It's called Inside Britain's e-bike phone snatching epidemic on Channel 4. Get it on YouTube.
Thanks, Nick.
There you go. Oh, one thing that's interesting. The next morning, your dad messaged me. He goes, Bodge, can you give me a call? I was like, oh, I'm in trouble. What have I done? You know, you immediately think. Anyway, I phoned him. He's like, so like, we got this text about Kate's phone. And I was like, what text? He was like, oh, from the Find My Phone thing. And I was like, I was like, wait there, let me look. And we'd each got a text. And it said, Kate Lawler's iPhone 14 Max, unlock here, or something like that. And it had a link to it was like a random site, and it said "Find my support," and obviously, and from a random number. I added the number on WhatsApp. It was some like woman who'd obviously had her phone stolen as well, I reckon. Anyway, I was like, how have they done this? How have they got? And they had your mum, your dad, Brad, me, and someone
My twin sister.
And your twin sister, who immediately went on and logged in and clicked the link.
Click the link.
She's a target.
Well done, Karen.
Well done,
Anyway,
Karen.
on the other side of the link was like, enter your passcode to access your phone or get your phone back, whatever. And I was like, how do they get this detail? Because they haven't, and I was panicking thinking, oh, they've got a phone, they've unlocked it.
Yeah, we immediately thought the phone must have been unlocked for them to text my mum, dad, Bodge, twin
Which
sister,
is
and one of my best
fear,
mates.
like
yeah.
the fear
I was thinking
associated
they-
with that, because getting
Yeah.
into everything.
Yeah, I was thinking they had access to my photos,
Yeah.
videos, WhatsApps, Google Docs with all my passwords in. But I realised quickly that those 5 people I'd set as emergency contacts. So if your phone is locked and you hold down the right side button and the left side button at exactly the same time,
This is iPhones.
three options come up. You can slide to swipe to turn off your phone. You can call the emergency service like emergency SOS, and it's one thing in the middle that says medical ID. So if you hold down the 2 buttons, those options appear. If you can swipe right even though your phone's locked, and it will display your medical ID. And this is primarily for emergency services to use should you be involved in some kind of crime or accident, so they can contact your nearest and dearest straight away. Most people have 1 or 2 emergency contacts. I don't know why I have 5 on there, and I also don't know why I have my twin sister. She'd be shit in an emergency. So I've removed a lot of those.
She's gone, isn't
But
she?
what the thieves do-
She's gone.
She failed the first
She
test.
failed. She's
But what the thieves do is that they hold those buttons down, swipe medical ID, and they get the numbers of the people most important to you, and then they send them text messages saying, Kate's iPhone's been found, click here so she can get it back. And then they ask for the password of your device, and someone could be so thick as to do that. But luckily, mate, I was on them. I said, no, not today, thank you. Although Karen did click the link.
Yeah.
Even though I told her my phone had been stolen. We told Karen the phone had been nicked, and then she gets that text, and I was just like, oh. God. Anyway, but that's interesting. That's another thing I've learned about medical ID. It's good to have that
of course.
for emergency services, but
Yes.
then
Yeah.
always be mindful if your phone is stolen. They will try and contact your emergency contacts. Another thing I've discovered from having my phone stolen is from Bodge, and that is that you could set up Face ID on individual apps in your phone. So when your phone's unlocked, if you just hold down the icon of whatever app you want to put an extra layer of security over, you can do that by just putting your finger on the app and holding
it
it
says
down.
require Face ID.
great.
And that's how you, and you can't
genius.
unlock with that.
Which
so
is
even
it's
that's a
actually
backup.
very annoying because all weekend I had to use Bodge's phone, and every time I wanted to go on a different app, I had to hold the phone in front of his face.
Do you know what's so funny?
He was
is-
driving, and I was like holding the phone in front of his face. He was
course you were.
like, "I'm driving," and I was
Course
like, "I
you
need
were.
to get on the phone to use your phone."
So I saw an Instagram video which said this is how you secure your phone properly, and I did all that stuff. Of
course you
And then
did.
as soon as I did it, Kate was like, "Why do you need Face ID on your WhatsApp?" I was like, "Well, because I saw this video bloke." She went, like I was cheating on her. That's what she thought initially.
No, I didn't, because I know your password anyway, so it doesn't matter to me.
yeah, okay. Well, you
Yeah.
just seemed very suspicious as to why I was doing it, and now you know.
And
Yeah.
now I know,
Now
because
she
you
knows.
are clued up. That's what you are.
Tech
What
head.
about the
Tech head.
airplane mode thing?
Oh yeah.
What's
you
your
can also-
theory on that?
No, there's a thing you can do. That
I feel like this is the Martin Lewis Money Show scam episode.
everyone's phones will be so secure after this.
I know.
Bodge and Kate, the crime episode.
I need to find the video that I think I sent it to you anyway. But anyway, there's a setting you can do on your phone where it prevents someone swiping down when it's locked
Yeah,
and
right.
turning on airplane mode. So that means they can't.
That's
The
good.
signal will still, your phone will still be broadcasting, and therefore you can erase it and brick it. But obviously, we didn't know they can wrap it in tin foil, which has
Oh
the same
man,
effect.
we've learned a lot, haven't we?
It's
Yeah.
really
Anyway,
good.
Can I say the final thing I've learned?
go on.
Oh, here we go.
So what happens with these phones? If they can unlock it, it's worth loads of money.
Yep.
But if they can't unlock it, they ship it to China,
Yep.
to a city called Shenzhen.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And in Shenzhen, they'll completely take it apart, and they'll get all the parts, all the spare parts, and like basically sell them. So all the iPhone repair places here in this country or wherever, which aren't Apple registered, will be buying parts, not knowingly, but probably from China, which have been stripped from phones which have been nicked, essentially. And also the phones,
Whoa.
the phones which are unlocked, they sell them in China for up to £4,000 because they don't have any censorship on them. So Chinese sold iPhones are censored. So there's loads of things they can't do. They can't go on Google, they can't go on Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. But a
Why
phone,
can't people in China go onto Google and Instagram and Facebook?
because they have quite harsh censorship in that country.
Government control.
Yeah.
Do they have any social media at all?
They do. They have like
TikTok.
WeChat, TikToks from China.
The
Yeah.
new red one, whatever
Wow.
it's called.
We're learning a lot.
Imagine
Good.
that.
Very
Yeah.
educational
There you go.
episode,
So
guys.
I am
Really
looking on
good.
Find My Phone, and I'm waiting to see it pop up in China. Because those are people who said they do
yeah.
eventually see their phone pop up.
Where's my phone at the minute?
Oh,
Do
yeah,
we
cool.
know?
Wanstead.
So first of all,
Yesterday.
it was in Hanover Gardens in the West End. Then it was in Stratford.
Yeah,
Then it was in
rough.
Wanstead. Now
Wanstead's
it's
lovely.
in.
It's still in Wanstead as of yesterday. I'm waiting to
I
see
want
it
to go
on there.
round there.
It's not there.
Kate.
What would you do?
What do you mean it's not there? You can see where it is. Hello, can I have my phone back, please?
Oh.
Rude.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
rude
that-
to steal.
I'm pretty sure that
That's
would
going
work.
to end well.
Yeah.
From pickpocket to murder. Like,
Yeah.
come on, mate. We don't want that.
Have you seen Kate's cardio combat? I learnt how to box. All right, I'll fight my phone back into my hands.
From find my phone to fight my phone.
Yeah. I mean, she won't, but it's fine.
There we go. All right,
no,
I'll leave
we
it.
had enough.
Do you know what? Have it. I've ordered a new one. It is quite lovely being without a phone. I've got to say, quite liberating.
Yeah?
I'm enjoying it. Yeah, phoneless. No one can contact me. I'm not being distracted by social media. I really
I've
like
become
it.
even more of Kate's PA, though. That's the problem. Every 5 minutes, she's like, can I have your phone? 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 So it's not really.
Thank you. Last week, I told a story about this goose who bit my finger because he thought it was a French fry or something. And so many of you reached out with similar stories about when animals attack. So I think it's only right we share some of them this week.
Go on.
In a short feature I like to call When Animals Attack.
Attack.
Yeah, can we put a little
It's
voice
attack.
filter on my
no,
voice
that was
there?
enough. That's all we can do.
Okay.
Cool.
First of all, Nick has a tale to tell.
Oh.
Bodge, before he does, I'll give you 3 guesses which animal attacked Nick back in the day. Bearing in mind, he's from down under.
Koala.
No.
Nope.
Kangaroo.
No.
No, one more.
Spider.
No. But good guesses.
Okay.
It was an emu.
An emu.
Oh, man.
They're lethal.
They are. I am petrified of emus now.
How big are they?
They are so tall. So they'd
Taller
be
than you?
6'5" at least. And it's like body, neck, legs. Body, big, skinny neck, legs,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And we went to this thing. It was like a proper wildlife nature park in Queensland. So far north Queensland. Up with the family on the Gold Coast and visited like wildlife parks. Movie World Studios is up there. And it's a good time, right?
Yeah.
Good memories up there.
How old were you?
I would have been maybe 12, 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Prime emu attack phase.
Prime emu attack zone. So we went to this to this thing, and we walked through the gates, and they give you feed for the animals. So there's like loads of animals in this sort of area, but the area is like acres big, so you can wander around and stuff. Anyway, I started feeding some animal. I mean, I'm sure it was just a small, fine animal that wasn't going to be attacking me. And just out of nowhere, like velociraptors in Jurassic Park,
Yeah.
it came from the side. And it just started pecking in me bag, right? And trying to get all the feed out. And then it just would not let up. So I was literally tearing around this place, running. So I can still see it now. I'm literally screaming, running away from this emu that's like going after me like this. It's like full on. Anyway, so I just cannot go near emu. So, and it just started to nip at me. Like as you run off, it nips at you and then you run off again. So it knows you've got food, but it's nipping at you to try and get the food. It was just like, I think I have PTSD from that. I'm really going back there now. It was really full on.
I'm sorry I'm laughing, Nick.
No. It's
It is a funny image.
That. Have you never been attacked? Because I'm pretty sure I've been nipped by an emu. I feel like the emu in the 90s
Oh my God.
was like a real bird that, teenagers would visit and be attacked by.
What's the difference between an emu and an ostrich?
I think
can
very
one of them-
little.
They wouldn't say that.
Is it the same thing?
Do you know why?
Can one of them fly?
Do you know
One of them
no,
not?
they
Neither.
can't fly.
No.
Do you know why? So an emu and a kangaroo, I may have said this before on the Australian coat of arms. Have I said that before?
No, I don't
So
think
they're
so.
the emu and a kangaroo on the Australian coat of arms. And the reason why they're on the coat of arms is that they can only walk forwards. They can't go backwards because their legs are that way, that they can't actually walk backwards. So it's like Australia's always moving forward.
Oh,
Tenuous.
I like that.
Tenuous.
That's how you could have maybe stopped the emu from chasing you by
Going
squaring
behind
up
it.
to it and walking towards it. So it would have been like,
Oh, true. Or go behind it. Go, come on.
oh,
And then it turn
get
around,
behind
turn
it.
And that
Actually,
says
yeah.
a lot about the national ambition of a country. Isn't like the English one a dragon? We're just like, it's completely made up and it breathes fire.
Yeah, exactly.
3 of them.
Yeah, 3 dragons.
Is it 3 dragons?
No, it's lions.
It's lions. 3 lions. Babe.
Wales is
Welsh
dragons.
is dragon, yeah.
Oh gosh, did you actually think it was a dragon?
I got
3
mistaken.
lions.
It's 3 lions, and they don't exist here.
Well, I think it's quite strong, isn't it? Lion represents strength.
What are we trying to project into the
I don't
world?
know.
Anyway, moving on.
I don't think
Emus
there's
are
anything wrong
smaller and native to Australia, and they have 3 toes, while ostriches are larger, native to Africa, and have 2 toes.
There you go.
Doesn't
Yay!
Can't one of them claw your face off?
I'm sure they both can. Oh, no, you're thinking of the... the prehistoric bird. That's the... Anyway, keep talking.
What prehistoric
There's
bird?
the bird.
Okay, so Nick's been attacked by an emu.
Yeah.
You've been attacked by an emu as well?
Cassowary. You're thinking of a cassowary.
Cassowary.
They're like the full-on most dangerous. They've got claws that they get you with their beak and then they go like that.
Ew.
Full on.
Oh, that just gave me a shudder
Welcome
there.
to Australia.
I went all like, oh, welcome to
Australian
Australia.
I've been nipped by an emu, but I'd say the worst attack at the hands of an animal was I got kicked by a horse.
Oh,
Oh, ow, where?
Yeah, in a barn.
No, where on your body did the horse kick?
No, what happened was I hadn't really dealt with horses before, and I went up behind the horse and I was patting his bum, and it booted me. I flew out of the barn.
Did you?
Yeah, I flew. Literally went boom. But you know, when you're a child, you're quite floppy and flexible. I was about
Did it hurt?
8 or 9. I mean, I think so, but I didn't break anything.
But did it boot you like in the gut?
Yeah, just straight back.
Ow.
You know, like in the comedy. You know, like in the films, when you
Yeah.
see someone sailing over, like.
I've got a vision of you doing that and you're wearing your Bart Simpsons boxer shorts.
That was the one time, Kate. Yeah.
because that's
my
why
God,
when
you
you
poor
go
thing.
around a horse, you're always meant to like run your hand around it so it knows where you are at all times. So there's no surprise behind. So that's why you'll see people
Yeah.
walking around holding.
I mean,
a
I
horse.
just don't
I
go behind horses.
see.
I know what you mean. I'm still quite scared of going behind a horse.
Yes.
Quite nervous.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
I've never, that geese nipping my finger was the first.
Was that the first?
That's
Animal
the
attack,
first. Well,
yeah.
here's to many more.
And funnily enough, the first message I read when I asked this question on Instagram was from Gemma, who says an emu tried to eat me when I was 14.
Tried to eat her. Yeah. I suppose.
exactly what it felt
I suppose
like.
that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steph Walker, hello to you. She says, I got slapped around the face by a tawny owl.
What?
What?
How do you even get slapped by a tawny owl?
Yeah, with what part of the tawny owl? Is
I guess
doing
the
slap?
wing.
The
I'd
wing?
say wing.
The
As
claw?
it came past. Do you know, I watched a great video about an owl the other day. Do you want to know this fact? It was a BBC show, and it was a clip on Instagram. Obviously, I'm spending too much time in there. And they'd set up mics, and they got a pigeon and I think what looked like a small eagle to fly from one end to the other to get food. And they showed the mics, and they showed that the sound waves that are created, so they're quite loud. A pigeon and an eagle are quite loud when they flap. Naturally, as you'd expect. They then got an owl to fly from one end to the other, and there was no sound.
Couldn't hear a thing.
Like some kind of freak of nature thing, development, Darwinism without owls, that they can fly and it doesn't make a sound.
How lovely. Quite
Well,
like
not
this-
for the mice they're catching, I imagine. But yeah.
No,
I
true.
quite like that though. I quite like the sound of a bird's wings flapping.
Well,
Do you? You don't like them creeping up on you?
No.
Yeah.
Don't
But anyway,
think
that's a
anyone
little
does.
fact about owls.
Interesting
We're
outfit.
full of facts today. Hi to Annette. She says, my son, when he was a toddler, was at a farm with me and he looked over a fence and a goose bit him on the lip.
He was giving him a kiss.
Oh.
Very aggressive kiss. Julia, I once opened the front door of my flat to find a swan sitting in the porch and it hissed at me.
I'm not surprised.
No, they do.
You know when you move in somewhere and then the people who were there before are still living there?
Yeah.
That's what that swan felt.
Guess
Get out of
what?
my house, I paid a deposit.
Guess what happened to Vicky? She says, a seagull landed on my shoulder and stole my sausage from my sausage baguette.
Oh my gosh.
That's not attacking you though, is it? It's just
Those-
food theft.
I've seen so many of those videos too when people are just in Cornwall when the
Yeah.
their Cornish pasty gets pulled out of their hand
It's
by
one
a
thing I'd quite like to happen to me.
What? Seagull attack?
Yeah. No,
Well-
I don't want a seagull to attack me, babe. I want a seagull to steal my food.
Do you?
It'll be like, Phone Snatchers, the thing we watched the other night. Where I'll purposely hold my sausage or my fish and chips like, ow, come on, steal my
And the
food.
seagull takes it away, and then he looks and goes, "What the fuck is that? Why are they live streaming this sausage?" Yeah,
I want it to happen.
you can. I
Let's
mean, that's
go
just
to the
feeding.
beach.
That's just feeding animals.
Yeah, that's
Shut up.
true.
Karen got tongued by a giraffe at London Zoo.
Wow, lucky
She was trying to
Karen.
feed it.
What? Hold on, wait. Did it tongue her mouth?
Yeah,
or
it
did-
stuck its tongue in her mouth.
Oh,
Karen's lucky.
isn't she?
We fed giraffes.
I've felt a giraffe's tongue. They're strong and they're hard and they're rather... Yeah, that would feel like...
They swizzle around, don't they?
I just think
so
that...
I fed a giraffe where you hold it up and they bend down and they kind of swizzle their tongue around it and like...
Oh, that's to get the branch.
Yeah.
Just a weird snob that would have been, wouldn't it? Having a giraffe's tongue in your gob. Sharon says this. My brother, as he went to feed a swan, got stung by a wasp and then the swan bit him.
Oh.
That's so unlucky. Your poor brother, bullied by wildlife.
Nature hates you.
2 for the price of 1. That's really sad.
I like that the swan and the wasp, unlikely pals, got together. They were like, get him. He's a prick. He's a prick.
You go in for the sting and then I'll bite the bastard afterwards. Ha! Do you reckon they high-fived afterwards? All right, what's on our plate this week? Well, dear listener, it's officially Christmas. It's the month of December. I'm kind of wearing a Christmas jumper.
Not a Christmas jumper.
It feels Christmassy.
It's a space jumper.
Shut up.
It's a space jumper.
It's more Christmassy than your shitty woolly one that's falling to pieces.
Anyway, whatever.
Oh, I really feel Christmassy. This weekend I did the Ideal Home Show Christmas with my mum and dad. Brilliant. I bought a beautiful lantern of Father Christmas next to a tree. It's like a snow globe that's battery operated, so the snow is constantly floating and there's a beautiful... Isn't it gorgeous?
It's beautiful.
Nick, you saw it yesterday when you came over.
Yeah.
So me and Kate have a joint account.
Yeah.
And so anytime... And not that I'm tracking what she's spending, but anytime anything gets spent...
He's tracking what I'm spending.
It comes through as a notification. And I was like, it'll be really interesting to see what she spends at the Ideal Home Show Christmas event. And I saw...
Famously frugal here.
Yeah, well...
Not cheap.
Not cheap.
It's not...
My dad was in hysterics. I was like, Bodger's going to be having a Connery.
So
He's going to be losing his shit. At the 5th transaction, I was like, he's going to be... And I was like, what do you mean? I was like, he gets a notification every time I spend something on his phone. Desi boy was rolling up. He was like, he's going to be going mad. I was like, I spent £125.
So this is it, right? I saw one thing come for 125 quid, and I was like, what has she bought for 125 quid?
9 things.
Anyway,
I was being very prepared.
Good.
One of the things that I bought from the Ideal Home Show was a Christmas present for Noah, and I loved it so much. I thought that's the perfect gift for birthday parties, for her friends at school. And rather than me going to a shop every blimmin' Saturday morning to grab a birthday present in a rush and wrap it, I'm going to be organised. 8 of her friends will get the same thing. I'm going to have it pre-wrapped. Bosh.
But I didn't know this.
That.
So when
That's
Kate
so
comes
good.
home with this Santa thing, she went, how much do you reckon I spent on this? And I was like, oh my God, this is the 125 quid, isn't it? Because the thing about Kate is that she will spend money on things without really realising how much they cost. And once she's committed, she never pulls out. Like, if I go somewhere and I'm like, how much is a sandwich? 10 quid. You're all right, I'll get a sandwich from somewhere else. Kate's just like, give me 2. She doesn't care.
No, that's not true. Sometimes I care.
Sometimes, but...
You still buy it.
The Father Christmas thing was £20.
Yeah, so that's
and
okay.
And it's to keep forever.
It is.
I also bought a Christmas wreath for our front door because Noah keeps having a go at me because we've still got a Halloween wreath up. And she's like, Mummy, it's not Halloween anymore. I said, give me a chance to buy a Christmas one. And I thought, rather than buying a fresh... real one every year, so let me buy one that's really gorgeous and we can put it in a box and then we've got it. I mean, the value for money there, it was £88, but we'll have it for at least 20 years.
No, do you know what? I don't mind you spending 125 quid on something. It was just, what did you spend it on? I was more concerned with, and I could see that you spending 125 quid on a Santa.
What I have done, which I haven't told you about, was there was this, the Ideal Home Show. It's not for Christmas, they do Christmas stuff, but they've also got, hot tubs for the garden.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take that.
Outhouses, like conservatories and stuff. I've booked 3 consultations for people to come round to our house in January.
Why? What for?
The first is for a quote for solar panels on our roof.
Why?
So we could be more sustainable.
Okay.
Get all our energy from solar panels.
No, fine. I don't have that much objection of us getting solar panels.
Just let us say the 3.
Okay, fine.
They were doing a discount if you booked a consultation.
Okay, were they?
good.
That's surprising.
That's good.
The next one is this company that sell kitchens. So they're going to come around and give us a new quote for a kitchen.
That's ongoing.
20% off.
Oh, that's good.
And the average price of a kitchen, guess how much the average price of a kitchen they do? She said that includes everything.
$1 million.
She said it includes all your appliances, all the fitting, everything. Your kitchen units.
850 grand.
I would say somewhere around like 20, 25 grand.
Yes. Okay. Well, yes. I thought that you would.
Don't
say
expect me
50.
not to know
Obviously
the
it was-
price of things.
Obviously, it was more though.
Yeah.
No, it was
You
20.
got 10% off.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have somebody coming round. Lovely Claudia has booked in for the person to come round and just gives no obligation to buy, free quotes.
Yeah, but this
He's
is
going
the
to do all the
slippery
drawings for
slope
us.
with you. You're always like, no obligation to buy, and then suddenly we're buying, and
His
it's like,
name's
well...
Don. He's got there's no obligation to buy. He's just going to come around and give us a quote.
Yeah, I'm sure this will be...
And the other thing
Yeah, the
is
third
a
thing.
patio heater
Good
Okay.
shout.
that's infrared.
Okay.
It's infrared.
Is that... Yeah, okay, fine.
And
I'm happy with that.
Do you need
the
a
only
quote for
thing
that?
is, we can't fit it to our batten fence, so we'd have to ask the neighbours if we could screw it into the side of their conservatory building.
I mean, by this time, don't we just do whatever we want to our neighbours' stuff?
Yeah, I mean, you and neighbours
I
don't
like
have
Tony
good
and
history.
Sheila too much. I couldn't do it without
Yeah,
asking.
yeah, they're lovely. I'm sure they won't mind.
It doesn't affect, as long as the screws don't go through the wall
I mean, you'd hope they wouldn't. That would be...
all the way through. They'll
sure-
go through.
I'm sure they've done it before.
Who?
These infrared guys.
Yeah, I'm sure they
Yeah,
have.
they know what they're doing.
Anyway, so it was a successful trip. I met Father Christmas. Bit disappointed. He called himself Santa, but there we go. I haven't showed Noah the video that he sent her. He did a video very kindly for Noah.
Didn't he come up to you?
He did.
He came
said-
here and he was like, can we do a video? And he
He
was like,
said-
I'm here with Kate Lawler. I was
That's
like,
how famous
God,
you
is
are.
that your new demographic?
He didn't know who I was. He went, Laura. And I went, no, Kate. And he went, oh, I thought your name was Laura. I went, my last name sounds like Laura, Lawler. And then he went, that's it, Kate Lawler. And then he kind of knew who I was because he said, hello, it's Santa here at the Idle Home Show exhibition. I'm with Kate Lawler when she's not gallivanting on the telly and doing travelling around Europe. She's here.
Oh, he watches, loves ITV.
So he loves
loves
competitions on This Morning and Loose
Well, when you're
Hi,
Father
Santa,
Christmas,
if you're listening.
when you're Father Christmas, you've got a lot of time in your hands, haven't you?
You do.
Or you make all your money in December.
Well, as we know, he slows time down,
He does.
which we learn.
A second becomes a minute.
A minute
becomes
becomes
an
an
hour.
hour.
An hour becomes a week. A week becomes a millennium, or whatever.
So good.
Oh. Anyway, Nick, we
Yes.
are feeling festive. I went to the Idle Home Show.
Oh, yes.
I
You went to the...
went to Winter Wonderland. Noah wrote a letter to Father Christmas.
Aww.
Dear Father Christmas, my name is Noah. I'm 4 years old and I live in England. For Christmas, I would like a ghost spider costume that turns me into a pterodactyl. I said to her,
Does this exist?
No.
can we have a little chat about this ghost spider costume? So she's really into Spidey, which is like Spider-Man for toddlers.
Yeah.
She watches it all the time on iPlayer. And she loves the fancy dress costume of Ghost Spider, one of the characters.
Yeah.
So she keeps saying, I want the Ghost Spider costume that turns me into a pterodactyl. And I'm like, I can get you the Ghost Spider costume, but I just want to manage your expectations.
Yeah.
Because on Christmas Day morning, if you try that costume on and you don't transform into a pterodactyl, are you going to be upset? She said, yes. I said, okay, then let me just tell you right now that I can get you the costume, but we can pretend you're a pterodactyl. She said, no, I want to turn into a pterodactyl. And I was like, but it doesn't exist. She went, it does exist. I was like, it doesn't. She went, but you told me Father Christmas makes all the toys and he can make anything. And I was like,
Hoisted by your own petard.
yeah.
See, I think you can do this. I mean, if you've seen Frozen, the stage musical, Elsa does change with this flip of a dress. So we could, I'm sure, with a bit of
Mate,
sewing.
we have zero production budget.
I'm sure
Can't
with a
even
bit of
thread a needle.
sewing and a bit of Velcro, you could make this thing,
Well,
this
do you know
dream
what
come alive.
What I've bought her now, which is arriving latest 23rd of December, is a pterodactyl costume. So we're going to find a way of making it work.
I know. We could put her to bed in the Ghost Spider costume, and when she's in a deep sleep, change her into the pterodactyl costume when she wakes up. Boom.
I don't know if it's breathable. So I'm
And
not
you're-
sure about putting her into bed with it. She
So
might
the
have
wings
a
are
heat.
quite big. Yeah. She's...
Also, I'm doing that every night. She wanted for a month at least.
Yeah, I think
So
she has
shit
to accept
again.
the two different outfits.
Yes.
I want to be a pterodactyl. She got so upset. She was crying her eyes out. I was like, I understand. That's really upsetting when you thought that you could turn into a dinosaur. But the thing is, Father Christmas can't make a toy that turns you into something that went extinct millions of years ago, babe. So
Good.
in the end, I was like, let's just pretend you're a pterodactyl and just get you this Ghost Spider costume. So she's happy with that.
Good.
Anyway, Christmas, mulled wine. Nick.
Mulled wine.
Oh, well, we're doing that.
Yeah.
we went
Season.
so far off piece.
That was the run up. That was a 17-minute run up to
It
that.
was,
No.
it
So
was.
mulled wine, nothing. When you walk into a pub around Christmas time, that smell that just smacks you in the face.
Yeah.
BO and mulled wine. It's glorious. So
And bleach.
And bleach, yeah, it's true. So yes, I've researched a couple of recipes about mulled wine, and I sort of did a combo of a few.
Yeah.
Because I thought just the more alcohol we could load into this bad boy, the better.
It was
So
boozy.
I did. You took one sip and woof, you could smell you. So it started with 2 large oranges. So there was 4.5 cups, a litre of red wine. 1.25 cups of brandy, which I sort of maybe gave a little bit of a nudge.
From my pal Simon, his company Burnt Faith.
Burnt Faith.
Your mate does a whiskey.
No, brandy.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening
brandy.
properly.
Checked out.
Very nice brandy.
Yeah.
I could have
Available
sworn you
now
said
for the-
whiskey.
What's that?
I could have sworn you said whiskey.
No, I said brandy.
Oh, I'm very
Great thing
sorry,
for
guys.
Christmas. I mean, brandy's everywhere at Christmas, isn't it? It's over your pud, it's in your mulled wine
It
too.
is.
So get a bottle of it.
Burnt Faith, available now from all good retailers. Not an ad, not a spawn, it's just Body's friend.
2 cinnamon sticks, 6 whole cloves, which I put about 8, and then said cardamom pods, which I forgot to put in. And then I found another recipe that has apple cider in it too.
Ooh, apple cider,
So
naughty.
Off the shelf cider, bung in. And it was funny because I was reading the comments on some of the recipes and someone went, "Oh, this is terrible. This tastes so sour." And I'm going, they've obviously put in apple cider vinegar into their thing rather than just apple cider.
God, that'd be
Could you imagine that?
That's immediately what I thought of first. When you said apple cider, I was like,
No,
vinegar?
not the one with the mother. No.
So just buy a can of cider.
yeah, cider, like you'd buy in a pub.
Oh, that's
So
so bad for you,
cider.
Nick.
Why?
Why?
What do you mean?
Cider is just so bad for you.
Why is it any worse for you than wine?
Alcohol.
So much sugar.
Yeah, but
I
you
know.
know you have to put loads of sugar into mulled wine.
Oh, and also,
No, you don't.
No, okay, so we did this last year. Kate made mulled wine. She was like, but there's too much sugar. I don't want it to be unhealthy.
Yes.
So she made it and everyone hated it. You should have seen everyone's face. It was disgusting.
so I backed off the sugar a little bit, and I think my review will come very shortly,
Yeah.
and he'll say it's not sweet enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he likes his mega sweet, like a
Yeah.
bloody hot chocolate.
No, but that's how it should be. That's what a mulled wine is.
I don't know. I really enjoyed Nick's mulled wine, and I didn't think it needed any sugar, but
Because
you did.
I
did ever do
added
it on the
sugar.
brandy, son?
I did.
Jesus,
I
I took a
added
sip and I was
sugar.
like,
Yeah, it's
pissed for one sip.
pissed by smelling it.
It's a great thing to have though on a
good.
Sunday. Just your
Yeah.
whole house smells of mulled wine. It's super festive. I never knew you could put brandy in mulled wine.
I didn't know either. I literally just thought it was like wine and a few cloves.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Yeah?
The more
But you
boozy,
can-
the better
You can
though.
amp it up.
Oh God,
Couple
I
of
went back for
notches.
seconds. Didn't we have thirds?
Oh man, I had all of them.
I went, I'm going to have some more. He went, put the hob on. I put it on a simmer. What did I do? Forgot that I put it on.
You did.
Yeah.
And you've just got to be so careful because don't boil it, guys.
No.
Because what does that do?
It's,
Evaporates the fun. The alcohol's gone.
oh.
So if you boil it, you can have if you're not a drinker, you can boil the wine and get rid of the alcohol.
So you never want to let it go to a bubble.
Unless you're off the booze.
Yeah. Then you wouldn't have it at all. All right, so we're going to put this recipe on our Instagram page.
Are we though?
Oh, we know. How many behind are we?
Just a couple.
Fine.
You've
So we've
got to do Brontesi.
The Brontesi's going to go on the stories. We've
Okay,
had this
fine.
conversation before.
the soup,
The soup's going up today,
mulled wine.
tomorrow.
Great.
Today and tomorrow, no one knows what those days are.
No one knows because when
Yeah.
did this get recorded?
So let's give our rating, but I want to give another suggestion after that.
Okay, go.
So I'm going to rate it a solid 8 out of 10.
Okay, nice.
When I added the sugar, it was a 9.
Done. Great. Good.
Okay, as mulled wine goes,
Yep.
when I first tried it, it was 7.5.
Okay.
Because it was just, I don't like brandy, so
No.
all I could taste was brandy.
Yep.
Why does it have to be so boozy, Nick? Well, because you're Nick
It's
David,
me.
you love a bit of booze.
It's me. He loves it.
When we added more red wine, it
You're
went
happy.
up to a 9 out of 10.
Get in. Well done. Happy with that. Happy with
It was
that.
so good. I
Yeah.
wouldn't change it. I mean, yes, if it had had more sugar in it, it probably would have been sweeter. But I was
How'd
happy
you
with
figure
the
that?
level of
How do you get
sweetness.
that? So do you just
Yes, if you'd have added more sugar, it would have been sweeter.
just run
Not
us through
probably, it would have been. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Anyway, 9 out of 10. The mulled wine is a hit. Next week, Bodge's doing mince pies.
Get
Yes.
in.
And he makes really good ones. Have we still got the recipe
Yeah.
from those ones you made with
Mary
the orange?
berry.
Oh God,
Yeah.
guys, you're going to want to stick around for the mince pie recipe.
Come on over, I'll give you all a mince pie. Can I tell you what I prefer
Oh yeah.
over mulled wine, just generally?
Go.
Mulled cider.
So bad for you.
Oh
bad
my
for you.
God, stop with this, so bad for you. Mulled cider is unbelievable.
No.
It's got
Okay.
the same cloves, the
Gross.
same
Okay.
spices and stuff.
Trust me, Nick, you ain't going to like it as much as
Why don't we
mulled
have it
wine.
next week?
Let's do it next week.
Let's do a mulled cider next week.
But do your mince pies as
Do
well.
yours.
I'll do my mince pies as well.
Thank you so much for listening. We've got a trap because I need to pee. Just one more thing.
Just one more thing, your
Yeah,
turn.
it's my turn this week, but I haven't got anything to say to you that's bad. You haven't pissed my life off in any way this week.
Wow.
You have been such a great husband, as always. But there's nothing that's glaringly like, oh God, please can you stop doing that? We had such a nice date night on Friday night. We had a laugh, didn't we?
We did.
We couldn't stop giggling.
Yeah.
We had a really good time. And this weekend, you have been a proper dickhead.
And also,
You were my ultimate hero in that moment of crisis, me losing my phone, and you were just there. You were trying to erase my phone, and you let me borrow your phone all weekend. So thank you for being there in my time of need. I love you.
I love you too. And can I tell you how else I got credit this weekend, Nick?
Go on.
Go.
There were 2 kids' parties.
Oh, yeah.
And I went to both. We both went to the first one, and I took Noah to the second one, which was at a soft play.
Yeah.
Well done.
And I was there with the other dads. I was going, I really hope I'm accumulating credit here. I was like, really. And then the other dad went, yeah, but you'll find it disappears quicker than you get it. And I was like, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, thank you for taking her to that second party. That was really kind of
And
you.
also, the big game was on then too.
Chelsea,
so
Arsenal.
you were like,
and it was a really good game.
You were
Missed
missing
out.
it.
Yeah, I had it on while I was, with Nick.
You were watching the football.
No. When you walked out the house with Noah, I shut the door and I was like, right, let's do some housework.
Yeah, it's fine. Do you know what? And I'll say this, I actually enjoyed the kids' parties. I had a
Did
good time.
you? So you're getting into them now.
That's good. You can do them all.
Well,
Yay.
Nick, you off.
I think we've got a week off next week. No kids' parties.
Get in.
But we do have the school Christmas drinks with the parents this Wednesday. Yay! More conversations with people you don't know. You're getting to know them.
I'm getting to know them.
Good.
And actually, I met a couple of nice dads. Had a good chat. So yeah, it was, you know
Good.
what? I'm socialising.
Good.
You are. Quickly, before we finish,
Go on.
Nick, you
What?
didn't only make mulled wine yesterday. Can I just say thank you to Nick
yeah.
because he came round to our house. He bought us a Christmas plant.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
He made mulled wine
Yeah.
and he made a roast dinner, which was like a Christmas dinner from scratch.
Phenomenal.
Not only that, when dinner was served, the kitchen was spotless. He'd cleaned up as he went along. It felt like we had a housekeeper.
It was
He bought a
phenomenal.
plant.
Thank you,
Yeah.
He
Nick.
made mulled
Good.
wine.
And I will also say,
Such good food,
the roast
Nick.
potatoes you made are the best roast potatoes I've ever had.
Same.
So I feel like we should share that with
That's
people.
actually, it
Nick's
is
roast potatoes.
banging. Yeah.
I think that should go even if it's a bonus. People need to know how to make Nick's potatoes.
Nick's Christmas roasties,
Done.
week after next.
Love it. We'll do it.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for just looking after me this weekend, guys. I feel like I've been very, very looked after. Until next week, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We'll see you then. Bye.